Hello, my name's Leanne Shaw. I'm an artist and a writer, and today we're going to have a look at some pens. I earlier did a live over on Substack, but for some reason it didn't record the beginning. So here we are, recording the beginning, which was me going through all the fountain pens I already had. Today I've upgraded the container for my fountain pens. This is a Hobonichi drawer pouch in the lace style. I kind of wish I got it in the larger size, but I didn't. I have a water brush and an eraser over here from when it had life as like a little art carry thing. I thought I would go through these from oldest to newest, and then we'll switch to the live footage where you'll see the new ones that I got. Sound like a plan? Okay. So my oldest pen in here is actually not in here. It sits at my desk. Here it is. It is pretty manky looking. It is a dip pen, and I have several other different kinds of nibs. I kind of use this more for art than for writing. This did get used when I was putting together the props for book 2. So that was a book 3. No, it was book 3. I used this particular nib to do the lawyer handwriting, I think. But mainly I just use it for scratching ink into art pieces. That's why it is so gnarly. But this is the first one I got, and that I remember getting anyway. Maybe it wasn't the first one. I feel like I was in my 20s when I got this. And this was either around the same time or a little earlier. Because I can't remember. Oh, I just dropped it. I can't remember whether I got this for an 18th or a 21st or a graduation present. Isn't that terrible? But I got it from my gran, that I do remember. So this I remember getting in Victoria at the setting for the pirate movie. One of the sets had a little gifty shopping and they had a calligraphy thing, and that was my little souvenir. So you can see I use her painting. I've got paint on it. So that was early 20s. I was in my early 20s. And this would be 18 through 21? Thereabouts. Anyway, this is a Parker pen. I think it's like a fine nib. It's not a extra fine, it's fine. Yes, it does need a clean. I use this to handwrite all my stories, except for the few short stories that get done on my iPhone. And it has like, I don't know if you can see that. There's like a bladder thing here, and you just squeeze that to suck in, which I'm not going to do because there's ink in it, to suck in more ink from the ink bottles. And I use Parker's Quink ink in black for that. And that is my daily fiction writing pen. This is a platinum carbon ink pen from Japan. An artist, Jane Davenport, turned me onto this for, again, like this one, scribbling into your art or doing a first layer because the ink is waterproof. And I just fell in love with it just for writing. So this, for a long time, like 2010s, we won't say how old I was, this was my daily pen. I wrote all my journaling in this for the longest time. And then I'm currently using a Muji pen, which I did not bring down with me, but a Muji gel pen is what I'm using currently. Or, as you will see, the new capless fountain pen that I got, I'm trying that out as a daily pen. So this has been a standby. I have lots of ink cartridges for this. So yeah, love this pen, love the way, it's a bit scratchy, but it's scratchy in a good way. Do you know how it's got a feel to it? So they don't make this pen in this style anymore. I think it's more a traditional fountain penny style. This is like the desk pen. So this never leaves the house, which meant I needed travel pens. I needed travel pens. So these are 2 rather dirty travel pens, and they're both extra fine nibs. They're cheap ones that I got from cheap stationery stores, and they're just very nice to write with. And yeah, these are the ones I take when I travel, because I will not be upset if I lose either one of these. I'll be extremely upset if I lost this, and extraordinarily upset if I lost this. So those are my others, my travel fountain pens. Sometimes I just travel with a gel pen, because fountain pens, you can't really use them on a plane because the pressurization of the plane, cabin pressure, will let this go everywhere, which is not great to get ink dots on your neighbors. This is a Kaweco Sport pen. I love, it's just shiny, iridescent. It's also in desperate need of a clean. You can tell from the inside there. This is the pen I used to write Idathea's journal with, and I also used it to write one of the other journals with as well. My other journal writing pen is this guy, which I got. Oh, did I not clean the nib properly? Does not look like it. Crap. I need to do that. But I'm not going to put this. Look, Sam, now I've got ink all on me. And this, I forget who makes these. Somebody who knows about it will know. But it has a very interesting dented nib, and I don't know if I did that or if it came that way. I wanted to try something a little different. It's got a nice thick line to it, and this is what I use to write Jasper's, and Jasper's ink is, excuse me for that, Jasper's ink is this platinum khaki black, which is the same brand as this guy over here. And Idathea's ink, which I put into this one, is Waterman Mysterious Blue. And for the third journal that I hand wrote, I use this Robert Oster ink. Does it say what it is? It does on the top, deep purple. And you will see her journal, it's very purple themed. So I put that into this pen as well, I believe. So yeah, and I have samples that I haven't even tried. I should really try them. This pen, which I'm going to put to one side so I will clean it. Will you stay over there? Excellent. Yeah, so this pen was the one I used for writing for Jasper. And you'll see it in the demonstration later when I was trying out different ink. The Jane Austen ink. You'll see. You'll see. So this is the one I lost when I did the live, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I found it where it belonged. I have in my desk like little bins, like little squares, sorting bins. I have a little space for the pens that I use a lot, and then another space for either my backup pens or pens I don't use quite so often. And it was in the main bins, and I looked there 3 times, I swear. And the second time I pulled everything out. I pulled out every single pen and couldn't see it. And then I sat down and after filming everything and just looked up, and there it was. This end was just peeking out. And I'm like, well, where the heck have you been? But anyway, so these are all my pens and my history and my using thereof. So I do try to keep this one inked and this one inked. Actually, they're all pretty much inked. These ones I do need to check, actually, before I travel again, but I have some time before that happens. And then this is a dip, so it goes and lives on my art desk down here. And yeah, so those are my fountain pens. And now I'm going to go to Past Me, who is going to be all excited about the new pens. So, let's get to the main event, shall we? Mary Ellen Brady turned me onto this. I've always wanted a capless fountain pen, but the Pilot ones are super expensive. And she mentioned this one. Do I have a cutting device? Okay, woohoo! So it's very shiny. This set includes 1 retractable fountain pen and 10 black ink cartridges. I have a feeling, yes, I got a lavender one. Isn't it pretty? Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's a Click Tech fountain pen. Don't put your fingers on the nib cover to prevent stabbing. Okay. Open. Oh, open. Oh, that is so cute. Sorry. So I have some ink cartridges as well. Woohoo! And install the cartridge with the nib up. Okay, very good. Okay, and there are instructions. Alright, so looks like we unwrap the barrel. Unwrap the barrel. This is empty. I wonder if you can fill this with ink. I'll put that in there. Let's open this puppy up. I think this is just black ink. I don't think it's anything exciting. Yeah, it's black ink. Pretty packaging, but nothing exciting. I don't know if they actually come in any... I think there's blue ink. I think black and blue are your 2 choices. My favorite color is actually this one. Oh, which is a mysterious blue ink. Right, so doing this on a white tablecloth, this may not be very smart. So we're supposed to do it side up, right? Reads instructions. Okay, until you hear a click. I'm not hearing a click. And everything is moving. Maybe I have to do it like this. No. It has a cap here. Ah! How have I already got ink on my fingers? Stands it up. Oh, good grief. Oh, see? But I'm not hearing a click. Ah! Why am I not hearing a click? Well, let's just see what happens. This is not going to work. If I forcibly screw it together and make a click. Alright, so that's how it looks open. I don't think I've gotten this to work at all. Keep the nib down for 3 to 5 minutes with smooth ink flow. Okay, so I'm going to pop it in this filthy but cute little glass jar. I'll put it off to the side here. I don't think I've done that right, because I didn't hear a click. Anywho. So that is a capless pen that we're going to try properly later. I do live dangerously, KJ. I do. And so this was an impulse purchase. Because how else do we live without impulse purchases? So I got 3 more fountain pens. And there's one missing in that pile. Do I need 3 more fountain pens? No, I really don't. But aren't they pretty? Look at these colours. She flips off all that. Like, this is my colorway, 110%. That's gorgeous. I don't even know what kind of ink these take. Hoping they come with converters so I can have fun. But these are Jinhao pens. These are dupes, I believe, of the Sailor pens. They have a nice weight to them. Shall we pull one apart and have a look? Is it unscrew? It's unscrew. I think they're all fine tip because I'm an EF fine girly. And they come with a converter. How dangerously do you want me to live? What kind of ink do I want to put in it? Ooh, 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 ooh. I do have, I've not really fully tried this beyond swatching, Celadon Cat. But I think I want it in that one. So I'll put this one back together. Looking around for something that I can use to protect my tablecloth, or I can just whip it off and you can see what's underneath. I should probably whip it off. That would make sense. There we go. Is everybody feeling better about me putting ink in a pen now? I sure am. Okay, so take this off. Take this off. Pull it out. Yes. Pull it out and then it twisties up. Okay. I think I need to twisty it all the way down first. Open up the lid. Oh, there we go. Dunk it in there. Twisty up. Twist up. Oh, that's a lot of ink. Okay. This is going to be messy. Because it's dripping right back out again. But should I have done this in the pen? Probably. Okay. Okay. That's the tab. Where's the bottom? Okay, good. Oh, there it is. Rolled all the way off. And I usually, what is this? Oh, this is just cardboard. Put the cap back on. This is how I tend to prime my flows and do hope for the best. That usually ends up all over the inside of the pen barrel. We get it? No. Well, before I do any damage to myself, put the lid back on the ink bottle. So I love these colors. They actually remind me of Korean hanbok. But I suppose they could be traditional Chinese colors as well, as it's a Chinese pen. But anyway. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste your time by getting this pen to work on camera. I'll keep working on it. This one, which I'm not at all convinced that I've put in correctly, still not working. And it hasn't retracted. Worrying. How do you make it retract? Because that can't be the way to do it. And now it's not to do it this way. Hey! We got a click! We got a click, but I can't get the body back on. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. There we go. And then, woohoo! 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 And I'm just going to let that sit there. Transcribing, it was the Quaco Sport and the pretty pearlescent color that has gone walkies. I think it still might be up in the house. And then this pen I used as a dip pen. Used this as a dip pen for Jasper's diary when I was transcribing it. Do you want to peek at that? It's right here somewhere. And this is Jasper's diary. And yeah, so I handwrite the first draft and I handwrite the last draft. And yeah, the writing's different. This is actually a book I got that's supposed to be Dr. Jones's senior's Grail diary. And I just borrowed it. and it was a Chinese dupe, so it was really cheap, and the pages were not in order, like not even remotely. So that was a bit sad. Right, have we talked about? No, it's not coming out. I'll figure that out. What about this one? And then for Hugh's letters, I used the coolest ink in the world. It is from Cornelius and Son in London. It's a Jane Austen ink. I'm going to show it to you because it's magical. Can I get the lid off? Yes, I can. It is magical. I'm just going to dip this one in. It smells. All right, so it comes on really faint. And then watch it darken. Don't worry about me. It will darken. Eventually, it will darken. So it eventually darkens to a black. I was not doing it there. Why is it not doing it there? Let me put some more ink into it. Have to refill it frequently. But it's very light here, and it's getting darker here. I think that's so cool. It's the oxidization of whatever the heck is in this. English oak galls, I think. Or possibly the iron sulfate. But anyway, if you can find these inks, if you're in London, easy to get. I don't know how well you can get them if you're overseas and need them shipped to you, because I haven't tried. But that, next time I'm in London. Oh. Is it not a good thing? Is it not a good thing that I, shh. Just blot this. That never happened. I will get this to work. And I will, where's the other one gone? Get this to work. Which probably should now. Let's try. I almost tried to take the lid off. Oh, hello. This is apparently Celadon Cat. Woo. Oh my god, it writes like a dream. This is not scratchy at all. Oh. This is very smooth. This is very wet, this one. But this is, oh. And yes, my handwriting is this bad. Not that bad, but surgeon-worthy bad. Okay, so got this to work. This is going back up to the house. This may become my new day-to-day pen. Currently using a Muji gel pen, but das ist very pretty. Woohoo! Okay, now I'm really going. Thank you for coming to my pen talk. I can get this thing to work for love of money. I have ink on the inside. I've got to find a cloth to clean that. So I'm going to go do that before it dries. Thanks for watching. I know this is not my usual style of things that I show here on the channel. We talk about writing mostly these days. But pens is writing adjacent, especially the two that I showed you. So I hope you enjoyed this. I found a whole bunch of new writing friends over on Substack who are also pen aficionados. That was a definite benefit for me. As per usual, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment below and tell me what your favourite pen is. And tell me why, because, I have so many pens. I can always get a few more, All right, thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.